Hey everyone, this is a general reading for you today. If you're here, that likely means that there are messages in this reading for you. Not everything may resonate just because this is a general reading on YouTube, and a lot of people kind of tap into this energy, and there's going to be different things for different people. So if you'd like something more private or personalized, you can use the book a session with me link below in my description box, and that'll take you to my Etsy page where you can purchase Reiki or readings from me, okay? So earlier when I was trying to figure out what to channel for this reading, or what this reading subject matter should be, I heard something about two paths. So I was getting something about love, like somebody making a choice, somebody opening a door to something, opening a door to romance, or like a new phase or a new beginning to a relationship that may have been stalled. There could have been stagnation. There could have been stuck energy. And I feel like that has shifted, or especially that's about to shift. I know there's a full moon that's coming up. I feel a lot of energies and karmic energies were released, and now there's this new beginning, and somebody's seeing things differently, or you're seeing things differently. And then the funnier part about that is I was channeling that, and then I noticed that when I was picking out the different decks that I'm using here, I noticed that the one tarot deck that I got literally has two paths on it and two keys. And then when you turn it this way, it's like somebody's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel finally. And then it's springtime, and I'm noticing all the flowers, and this deck does have a lot of flowers. And it's almost like two paths coming finally into one. So it's like separate journeys and then coming into one, like dark night of the soul energy, and then it's gonna eventually meet in the middle here, or there's a meeting in the middle energy. And again, I wasn't sure. I was leaving this open to whatever type of reading, whether it's career or finances, and this just feels like a love reading. So if that's what you're hoping for, here we are. If not, maybe there are still some messages in this reading for you. So I'm gonna go ahead. I did pre-shuffle. Eight of Wands is on the bottom. So communication. I did shuffle, but I'm being guided, and Nine of Cups. I'm being guided to shuffle again. The Tower. Yeah, somebody... Okay, maybe I don't need to shuffle. Jeez. Oh, somebody wants to work on this. Okay, so, and then Temperance, balance. Okay, so this is a beautiful energy. I can't remember which angel is in this. Is it Archangel Michael? And the OG tarot deck. So let me see here. So I feel like lots of things. Okay, so I'm getting that there could have been some energy, like stormy energy, storm cloud energy, and it's so funny because right when I set up to do this reading, there are storm clouds forming outside. I think that there's going to be communication from somebody, that this is going to be shocking communication, a shocking revelation. I think now that things are balanced, or something has balanced out, likely communication, because communication has balanced out, emotions are more balanced, like equal give and take. There could have been addictions that were removed as well, or this is going to happen. Like sometimes when these cards come out, it could be like somebody is sending a drunk text or something like that, or really like it says like some fiery emotions. And again, more clouds. This is energy that again, I was getting something volatile, or maybe argumentative energy. If you and your person have been arguing a lot, or there's just been a lot of confusion, that's being cleared away. And there's really a recognition of like a soul contract, or like a soul purpose, a soul tie, or in like a positive way, not like a karmic one. Somebody recognizing the divinity in a connection. This could be you, this could be your person, this could be mirrored energy. Finally seeing this, oh, there was a phrase that just came into my mind, and now I can't. It was like in and out. So this person could have been in and out, or like wishy-washy, or not really sure. That could also be your energy. Somebody is seeing you as wish fulfillment, or you're seeing this person as wish fulfillment and wanting to work on this. And this has taken a long time. This could have been where you were working on communication for a long time. Maybe certain substances had to be removed in order for communication to improve. And that's something I've been learning in my own relationships, is rewiring the brain, the prefrontal lobe and everything like that, and how it gets affected with, or how it is affected with certain substances, and then rewiring the brain. And now that things are more balanced, or somebody is more balanced or more emotionally balanced, and then again, I'm getting this as very angelically guided or protected here, moving through these things, this is going to shift. Somebody's going to communicate. I think that they see you as a forever person, that you are their forever person, that they do recognize this. Again, I'm hearing soul contract, soul commitment. and wanting to build and put effort into this. This could also have to do with money or finances. Maybe somebody was waiting on money or finances to go after this. But again, I'm moving. Moving. You guys could be moving. There could be an offer about moving that's coming through as well, like setting up shop somewhere else. And this is going to help your money. This could be a job offer that's going to help, and maybe your partner's going to tell you about this, like, hey, I got this new job offer, we need to move. And this might be shocking, but this is good because it's a better foundation, a place where you can build with better energy. And again, I'm heavily getting soulmate energy here, just with all this yellow. And then the blue, like communication. All right, so let's see if there's anything else. Ace of Wands, yeah, a new beginning. This could be in nature. Maybe you guys get a house or you're moving into nature. And this is going to be very healing. Whatever this is, whatever conversation this is, and Four of Wands. This is what it, wow. Y'all, somebody, Ace of Swords, somebody knows the truth. Somebody is seeing the truth. And again, I'm getting something about like moving out into nature. Maybe this happens like out in nature, this revelation. Wanting to build, wanting commitment, and then like outside of the city, like moving outside of the city. Maybe there'll be improvements there as well. Because like, especially if you and your person are like really in, if you guys are empaths and you're living in a city or close to a city, it can be really heavy energy, or like moving back home or something like that, or moving where there's more community, more family, more nature. This is going to be really good for your connection. But again, this is happening. Like, I feel like somebody is healed. Somebody has healed something. Again, like this could have been any type of addiction, any type of addictive energy. But again, new beginnings here. We've got Ace of Swords. We've got Ace of Wands. Like somebody's having clarity about this connection, about this situation. Like taking it from a situationship to solid, or if you've been in a long-term relationship and it's been kind of rocky and volatile, you guys were clearing out like the smoke has cleared. You guys were clearing out karmic things, and now getting back into this pure energy. And there was like a battle here, and this is giving me yin and yang energy, the way that it's sort of weaving like this. And again, lots of flowers. This could be happening in the springtime as well. All right, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this coming back around. Somebody wanting to balance this energy, equal give and take, reciprocity in this. And it's like the two together. And again, like you see how this is like really light in the center and then like really dark on the outside, like really focusing. And I think that maybe this person is recognizing like you're their ride or die. Like that you actually are investing too. This could also be happening like if you've been working on things, or you've been working on your coin, you've been working on your money situation, you've been working on yourself. This is going to bring this in. Somebody wants equal give and take now. Somebody is recognizing and wanting to put in effort here. And again, this is mostly love, but this could also like being like having a job offer or a business offer in some capacity. Somebody could be bringing you flowers. Like, I'm sorry. This could be even like the way that this is happening, because Pentacle I think of is like a gift. Somebody could be wanting to give you a gift. This could be a gift of commitment, a gift of a home. And again, just flowers as well. This is nice. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. So we have Eight of Cups, walking away from the past heartbreak, past arguments, past relationships, karmic energies, contracts, whatever this is, wallowing. I'm hearing wallowing and going towards your happiness. So choosing to let that go, choosing to release that. This is almost like a pilgrimage journey. Something about water. Maybe this happened, or this clarity came through after water, spending time in natural water. Like natural water is such a healing thing. And now recognizing what truly makes me happy. Like if somebody was like, well, maybe my past, focusing on the past relationships, whatever this is. And it's like the one stands out, whatever this is. This person recognizing this. Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody going within. Somebody could have seen this. What did I say about water? Look at, it's like this person is submerged in water. Like really something like may have cleared the crown. If you went out into a body of water, like a lake, or Maybe that could have been a sign. I don't know if you and your person went swimming, or you and your person went to the beach, or your person did this solo, whatever this is, like going within. And then again, flowers. I'm thinking of like lotus flowers, or like a rose. Peonies could be significant as well. And those are about prosperity and abundance. And those are blooming this time of year. And they only bloom like twice a year, and it's rare. So I think this person is recognizing how rare this connection is going within. This moon cycle could be significant as well. Or again, this coming through in a dream state. And then we've got Ace of Cups. We have so many aces, like wish fulfillment, somebody offering something, this new beginning. Again, out in nature, this could happen out in nature. I was really being drawn to the imagery on this, but I can't quite make that out. So I'll hold it up. Maybe one of y'all will see something in there. Like somebody letting go of darker energies, heavier energies. I'm thinking of like gargoyles almost. And those being cleansed out. It's like, again, more water. Something got cleansed out, and now this new beginning can happen. That's awesome. I love this. Let me know if this resonates for y'all. And then Six of Wands. Yeah, having victory. So if there's been struggles with communication, now I'm feeling like stuff in my heart space. There is a victory here, and it's like y'all have done it together. I'm noticing like there's this in the corner, and that's on all the decks, but I'm noticing it like now, like 3 and 3. So 33 could be significant. I didn't really notice the ones on the bottom here, but I did notice them here. So life path 33, that's ascended master number as well. But having victory over this, and again, celebration. I'm getting heavy celebration energy. So this could be something where y'all have a get together, a party, taking something to the next level, and it being celebrated by family, friends, the community, and this bringing a lot of joy, and this being like a complete surprise. So it's supposed to be a surprise. Yeah, justice. This is your justice. Justice is finally coming in for healing the root chakra. And again, this could be abundance as well, because root chakra is all about business, ego, anger, things like that. So healing that, letting that go, knowing when to hold them, when to fold them, right? Knowing when to battle it out, and just see it as a storm cloud, seeing the anger as a cloud that's just coming in, the emotion is just there, and then just letting it go on through. And now the storm clouds outside are also moving away, and the sun's coming out a little bit. So yeah, this is your justice. And then 5 of Swords on the bottom. Change. 5s are all about change. And then there could have been arguing and ego, and it's just like, at what cost? Everybody walked away. People are walking away. There could have been people that did walk away from you as you stood in your truth, as you had this sort of truth moment. But then sometimes it's like, at what cost? The 2 of Swords here. This gives me ego. And again, more water. I don't know if this is going to happen maybe when it's raining, or it's like, again, water is involved on a trip or something like that. The Fool, yeah, somebody is taking a leap of faith. Somebody is going after this. And again, recognizing this soul connection. Somebody is finally recognizing this soul connection. You could be, if you're the feminine, yeah, new beginning. If you're the feminine in this connection, you could have a dog that is crossed over, that is one of your guides or a spirit guide, just a very loyal pet that you used to have. This was also a soulmate connection. Yeah, that's hard. I have one. Her name is Daisy. I see her all the time in my meditations, and she helps me get to those places. She's like for my forever friend. So daisies could also be significant. All right, so that's coming through. So it looks like this is supposed to be a surprise, but it's like Spirit wants you to focus on this, especially if it's been like really difficult, if there's been a lot of struggle and things like that, and you're like, is this ever going to change? I feel like if you were doing the work and you were putting in the work, we had that 8 of Pentacles. If you were the one putting in time, energy, effort, like really controlling your anger, your temper, really staying balanced, also equal give and take, like you and your partner sharing finances, sharing energy, responsibilities. Now that it's at this point, and then something got cleared away, or something is being cleared away through water, and I'm getting natural water, natural bodies of water, that shifted everything, and now this is coming in. I feel like if somebody asked for a sign, they've been getting those signs. If you've been asking for synchronicities, should I stick this out? Should I stay with this? Should I take this to the next level? Yes, it's like, it's go time. It's go time. And that pathway has now opened up, the key. All right, so let's see. Divine Masculine, love it. All right, so we're gonna take that one. Courage. It's time to take action. Soul Fire. Oh, okay. Compassion. All right. Soul Purpose. Wow. Geez. Third Eye Power. Okay. Let me shuffle these. Okay. Somebody, somebody might be nervous just because the way I was shuffling the cards, it wasn't going exactly to plan. Yeah, I see foggy vision here. That's what I was saying. It's like it got cleansed out. Mental health issues are causing disruption in this connection. There is an addiction, guys. What did I say? Equal partnership. There we go. Peace. Yes. Yes. All right, I'll read all these in just a second. I'm going to see if any more want to come out. Let's see. Anything else for this collective tuning into this reading? Internal battle. Angelic presence. What was I saying about the angels? Y'all. Oh. All right. And we got angelic guidance as well. Internal battle, power surge, unconditional self-love, mistakes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one as well, and forgiveness. Okay. So for some of y'all, what did we say about that Eight of Cups card? It says horizons. There is a new person on the horizon or in your energetic sphere. What you want wants you, and this will be an equal match. There is power in attracting a new partner, and the universe is conspiring to bring you together. Continue to let go of old energy and open your energy to receiving a new soulmate connection. Now, if you're in one of these higher level soulmate connections, it's like letting go of the karmic energies y'all had, letting go of the ego. And then especially when the feminine focuses on self-love, focuses on building her abundance. And I'm just using that for ease of speaking. Take the energies as they resonate, like if it's not a biological female, but I'm still going to use her to describe the feminine energy here. It's like when the feminine does that and practices self-love and her dharma and her soul mission, removes the energy off of the masculine energy, the masculine then ends up transcending as well, goes through the ego death as well, and then recognizes the feminine energy because that's his purpose. When she is in her purpose, the feminine energy is in her dharmic purpose, that makes the masculine in his dharmic purpose, which is this union and making this commitment. Okay, so when you're doing that, it's like you're bringing in the new energy, clearing out the old, that star energy, that new beginning. All of those new things are going to be coming in because you've cleansed out the old energy. If you are single and you're wondering, when is this coming in? It is here. This person is in your energy. Keep your energy clear, okay? And this could have to do with water as well. So like summertime's coming up here in the United States. You could meet in that type of environment or like on a hike or something like that. If you are already in a long-term commitment with somebody, it's like the energy is renewed because something got removed. I'm getting like a dark, heavy energy, and I'm seeing that gargoyle thing. It's almost like Beauty and the Beast, where he was like under a spell and he was angry, and then they were like, well, I wouldn't, and because you, and then you did this, and then they finally soften to each other, and then that new energy comes in, okay? So I'm getting that this is the new energy, like walking away from the past heartbreak, the BS, the arguing, and then this now is in alignment, okay? So forgiveness, it is time to be soft and move forward with gentleness in your heart. Forgiveness of what did not work, and that's also the Eight of Cups card, right? Focusing on the positive, focusing on the Nine of Cups, letting go of the Eight of Cups, all the past mistakes, all the quote-unquote failures. They helped y'all learn to work together, to communicate in a better way, and even past relationships, if you're single, like, why didn't this work out? What's going on? And forgiving the past and understanding that it helps you get to the Nine of Cups, okay? So forgiveness of what did not work or was not in your highest interest will set you free. Knowing that another's behavior and choices are a reflection of them, it is time to release burdens of another's pain. It is no longer yours to carry. Forgiveness will allow you to embrace a new beginning with someone who values and respects you. And I'm getting this could be like parental stuff that you're letting go of. And then this is going to shift in your romantic relationships. Like Aaron Darty, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He talks about that where he had to forgive his stepmom. And as soon as he did that, that energy like left his life. It was showing up in people that he worked with in romantic relationships. And it's just like, once that forgiveness is there, forgiving your parents for whatever whatever hurt there is, like I'm getting a mother wound here, letting that go, and then that's going to shift the dynamic. Okay, so internal battle. Someone is experiencing deep inner conflict with regards to how they show up in a relationship. This is a personal issue and not about you. This person needs to learn this lesson without being rescued or enabled. And that's what I was saying. Feminines, the masculine has to go through this awakening just like you did. The masculine energy has to feel this. It's like they have to feel what it's like when you pull your energy away, because you guys sort of merge energies, and then and it's supposed to be that way, where you're supposed to build together, you're supposed to do things together, like that Eight of Pentacles. But it's just like when you remove your energy and you focus on your dharma, on what you're supposed to be doing, on being nurturing and helpful to other people, and the masculine is then in the addictions, or in the like the broships, or in the drama, or whatever it is, they start to miss, and they start to see the difference in energy, or when they meet up with other energies in conversation, or they try to see if they can find you in other people. They can't. It's a total different energy that's coming through. Okay, so someone's needing to recognize this. It's like the masculine is needing to rescue himself, and you can't rescue somebody like that. And this reminds me of the Frodo and Sam reading, the Lord of the Rings reading that I did a couple weeks ago. It's a very similar energy. So power surge, you have stepped into your power and completed a cycle in power loss. Yes. Okay. That's 100% what's coming through here. So reclaiming your power is a major spiritual achievement, and you have recently broken the cycle of giving your power away. Now, this could also be to your parents. This could have been something that happened in childhood that kept playing out in the relationships, and then instead of being in the ego, trying to win, trying to argue at all costs, softening and letting that storm cloud move on through. All right. Okay. So this could have been through a toxic dynamic, such as an empath and a narcissist. You found your power center and stood your ground. Settling is not an option, and you are open to a healed and equal partnership. Yes, like letting go of codependent energies. And this could be where you let go of past relationships. Like if you're single right now, you learned to do this, and you learned like red flags, and you learned to heal yourself. And now this is coming in. If you are in a dynamic, you guys could have been playing out this power dynamic with each other because of parents that were narcissistic or manipulative, and then you just kind of learn to communicate that way. Not that you and your person are this way, but it's like you learn to communicate that way, and now you're maybe stumbling across podcasts or books or YouTube videos or content that's showing you how to change your brain, how to sit, how to be present, and how to talk to each other and communicate in a healthy way. Remember that Eight of Wands card where it was like the dark energy, the dark clouds, and then the light energy with the light clouds, and they were kind of weaving together. It's like you guys are really focusing on staying in the light instead of going into shadow energy with each other. Okay, unconditional self-love. Yep, you have allowed yourself to break free from attachments, breaking the cycle of the need to control through trials. And this is making me think of the Let Them book by Mel Robbins. Game changer. If you're wanting to release attachment to the connection and where it's going to go and when it's going to happen and all of that, I highly recommend the Let Them book. It is so profound, and it is so helpful. It's something that really helped me a lot, and I noticed a huge shift in my relationships when I did that. Not just romantic, but like familial and everything else, and I'm a lot less stressed. Okay, so you might want to pick up that book or listen to it on Audible. Okay. Right. So through trials and tribulations, you were able to detach from permanence and flow with the energy of life as it naturally progresses in life, death, and rebirth cycles. Yeah, like understanding the cyclical nature of things and like putting stuff down. Mistakes. Yeah, neither party is perfect and have both made mistakes. More information is required as there may be solutions to an argument or challenge between two parties. Embracing mistakes is learning to let it flow, and it may be possible to heal the situation with two willing parties. And that's the energy that I'm getting here. And there's a lot about flow here, and then water, like learning from the past and the forgiving each other for the past mistakes. Like if you knew better, you would have done better. And it's like now you're knowing better, you have better tools almost, and you're able to do better. So angelic guidance, this connection has the support of guides and ancestors as it is breaking patterns of the past. And I'm getting in the family as well. Yeah, like ancestral patterns of the past. And then maybe you talk about this. Maybe you guys help other people because you make it through your struggles in your relationship, and then you help other couples. And so angels are really supporting this union because you're going to help so many other people with this. And then like when there's like power in two, like what God brings together, let no man separate. It's that type of energy here. It's like darkness wants couples to separate. Darkness wants you to choose the path of addiction, the path of arguing and fighting and breaking up and conflict, because then there's more darkness, you see? You and this individual may have past lives together and are working to end one cycle and begin a new one. And those 8 of Cups could have been like past lives as well. And this is the life where you have the abundance. Like the other lifetimes, you could have gone through a lot, and there's a lot that you had to clear out with each other. And now you're doing that together, and you're facing that 9 of Cups together. This is the life of wish fulfillment. I believe this is also a year 9 where wish fulfillment comes in. So you could have, like last year, I believe it was an 8, like it added up to an 8, and there was a lot of karma playing out, a lot of things coming back into your union and your energy. It could have been like even past relationships, past addictions, past ways of communicating, past fears coming up to be cleansed and removed and released. And again, this could have happened on a vacation, or I mean, I'm heavily getting water. Like this was finally cleansed with water, like baptism almost. So I don't know, some of y'all learned something new spiritually, went down a new spiritual path as well, or something there about being like baptized. And I'm getting something about being baptized by fire as well, like that phoenix rising energy, water and fire. So listen to your inner truth and signs from spirit. No matter the outcome, this is a soulmate bond with service to humanity that at its core. That's what I was saying. Like you guys are, whatever you're going through, you're going to heal and teach other people how to do this. Or just being around other people, they're going to feel the energy and light of your love. Okay. Peace. You have arrived at a pinnacle point in your life where you have cultivated inner peace. And we're seeing that with the tarot cards here. And it's like, because temperance is finally here, the angelic realm has helped bring this in. Because you have reached this place of peace, this is going to come in. This offer is going to come in. You are now in alignment with this, and it's not going to fall apart. So you have taken responsibility for your own power in creation and balance your divine feminine and masculine aspects. You are divine, and you connect with the divine in all humanity. We are a network of love, and we thank you for contributing to this love with your inner peace. Yes. And that's what I was saying, like with that card with communication, like knowing when to be quiet, knowing when to be still, knowing when to not be reactive, knowing to stay present. And then if somebody else is going through something and they have trauma that they haven't healed yet, that these triggers are being illuminated for them to move through this energy to wash this out. Okay. And maybe you've done this, and now you're kind of teaching this person by example, and you're going to teach other people by example. And then we have another thing of angelic presence here. Even though it may feel quite the opposite, you were at the right place at the right time. In an act of service, you took part in a soul's invitation to enlightenment. Your presence unlocked an aspect of another's heart, which is a precious gift. Love is unconditional, and this gift will be returned to you in divine time. And this could be where, again, you activated things within each other in this dynamic. And this is going to be returned. We saw the Justice card. It's like this is finally coming full circle, I'm hearing. Equal partnership. This pairing is based on equal effort where both parties give and receive freely. What did I say when that 6 of Pentacles card came out? This is exactly the same message here. We're getting the exact same cards that match tarot, okay? So each person, and that's what I was saying too, there could be so many signs and synchronicities that y'all are together. You each have information, you each have keys, and it's like you guys, your paths are meant to like be together. Nature is a big part of this connection as well. I'm just seeing that. And then this is the weather. This is like the weather outside right now where I am. Like that's how it looks. Okay. So each person has balance within themselves, which lends to teamwork and cooperation. Yeah. Instead of being an ego and fighting and somebody has to win, which is maybe what you learned from your parents, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. And like that argumentative energy, it's like you're learning and you have the tools now regarding teamwork and cooperation. In this partnership, each person is able to take accountability for their actions. And that's a huge thing, because we're not playing the victim anymore, not blaming other people, like saying, hey, yeah, I did do this. Yeah, I could have said this better. Yeah, I could have said this nicer. Yes, I did get in my emotions. Yes, I did have a temper. Yes, I am sorry. Please forgive me. foggy vision. So mental health issues are causing disruption in this connection. There is an addiction or mental health imbalance that is causing energy leaks and imbalance of power. Each partner is responsible for their own mental wellness. Someone must confront fears of abandonment and self-worth in order to be an equal. One can only hold space unless you are asked for guidance or support, okay? So that's also what I was getting about, like quitting drinking, or something that causes like argumentative energy, or things to be blurry or foggy. This could be anything. This could be dopamine. This could be scrolling. They tie into each other. Anything, maybe getting advice, maybe watching too many readings, okay? Like you'll know, like if your heart is calling you and telling you, hey, like take a break from anything, whatever it is, go out into nature, cleanse your energy, do a detox, do that. There's also fasting that's quite spiritual and can help illuminate certain things. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not saying anybody to just go fast or anything like that. It's like you would already know, you would already have this calling, and again, consult with a medical professional on this, okay? Especially that seeking guidance and support for that, okay? Soul purpose. This is a connection or relationship which is connected to your soul purpose. This situation is a catalyst in your spiritual evolution. That's what I was saying. You guys met and like activated each other, and it's like the light at the end of the tunnel finally. And I think that your person is also starting to recognize this, that this was like rejecting this connection or rejecting the divinity of this connection, or not seeing this. It's because they didn't see themselves. It's because they were rejecting themselves. It's because they were rejecting, this was like insecurity in their own energy, and in that finally stabilizing. So rejoice and be heartened by this realization that you are fulfilling your destiny. And that's what I was saying. When the feminine, you go after your dharma, the masculine, he goes after his dharma, which is you, which is this connection, which is like creating a business with you, which is spreading seed, which is creating a baby, like whatever this is. And other people seeing that and seeing like what true unconditional love is, like even through the fighting and like sticking it out and working it out. Okay. So if you have met heartache, know that you will heal as you have grown. And we did see that with the Four of Swords. So yes, seal. Somebody wants to seal the deal here. Simply know that you met for a reason, even if for a season. And this could have been a season in your life with this person that was really combative and like really a struggle. But it's like having forgiveness and like healing whatever is causing this imbalance. Again, like I'm hearing manipulation, like learning it, and like I don't feel like you guys are like that intentionally, but it's almost like you learned that behavior, and you're learning different ways to communicate that are healthy, that come from a loving place and not from ego. And then two, if you're single right now and you've had a lot of relationships where like, why did this happen? It was meant to activate parts of you so you would not settle, so that you could get more intuitive, so that you could realize parts of yourself that you needed to heal still. And that you also helped another person. You also activated another person in those previous relationships, okay? Compassion. Yeah, you have seen a situation from a higher perspective and are surrendering to divine flow. More about flow, and I'm getting water. Forgiveness is a state of acceptance and reclamation of inner power. Forgiveness. Yep. It is safe for you to forgive another and move forward on your path with ease and grace. 100%. It's like you both are doing this. Soul fire. This relationship stirs your soul fire. So Kundalini is going to be key in this relationship. It is a catalyst of change and growth within your soul's evolution. There may be a lot of instability and creativity with this wild chemistry and Kundalini energy. Chemistry is not the same. It's supposed to be as compatibility, and it is important to ensure that there is a strong foundation to build on your fiery passion. I feel like whatever happened before, it was to ensure that this would stand the test of time. You had to go through these like karmic battles with each other to ensure a strong foundation, that you wouldn't just throw in the towel, that you wouldn't just give up, that you wouldn't just be like, okay, like this is too hard, so I'm gonna walk away from this. It's like Spirit's just like there's a lot that's required in a soul connection. There is a lot of accountability, a lot of healing, a lot of growth. So you don't just throw away this gift. It is a gift, and recognizing it and then realizing this can stand the test of time. We're going to work through this together. Because a lot of people, they don't do that maybe before marriage, and then it happens during marriage, and then they just throw in the towel and they get a divorce. Like, this is too hard. I want something easier. And it's like, y'all are recognizing that you've done the hard stuff and now it's going to get easier. So it's almost like the opposite. Okay, so allow the fire to stir your heart and not burn you. And like, don't burn each other either. Like when you guys get really impassioned, like take a second, pause, and allow the storm cloud to pass, and then put that energy, that passionate energy, into Kundalini activation, into Tantra, into creating art or a project or something together, or like even do like games. If you both are like really competitive, put that into games where you're on the same team or something, and you can compete against other people in that way instead of competing with each other. All right, like have more fun. Courage. It is time to take action. Courage is needed as you move forward in your dreams of a healthy reciprocal relationship. It is safe to express yourself and be honest with your desires and needs at this time. And I feel like y'all are doing that as well. Someone will have to make a move in order to get this ball rolling. Be open to receiving and giving love in balanced harmony. Make a move. Somebody is recognizing now with Temperance and the Six of Pentacles, this is a balanced connection. This I can be vulnerable in. This is what I've always wanted, and now it's time to make a move. And Spirit's saying, now it's time to make a move. Now it's time. Now's the new beginning, but you need to take action. Okay, it's time. Divine masculine. It is said that the right half of your body represents the masculine side. Someone is healing their wounded masculine aspects, gaining power and protection. And also, if there's been a lot of arguing, that's wounded masculine energy. Okay. The power dynamic like that, that's wounded masculine energy. So I feel like somebody is tapping into, and this could be both of you, learning how to have healthy masculine energy where you can talk and stand up for yourself in a strong way that's not defensive and toxic. And I saw this on Instagram somewhere with Aragorn, and they said Aragorn in Lord of the Rings is, his energy is like the perfect type of masculine energy where he's not like screaming and yelling at people and like in their face and I'm gonna beat you up and I'm just gonna blah 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 and this is mine and I'm like power hungry. He doesn't do that. And he's very like balanced with his approach, and he's also emotional and romantic and all of those things. So that may resonate with somebody. So gaining power and protection, providing for self, stability, and strength. Both the feminine and masculine energies must be balanced in order to be in your full power. So that's what's playing out here. Let's get some advice. And then comment below if this resonates. I love seeing y'all in the comments. And then leave whatever emoji if you want to connect with other people, if you want to promote yourself or what you're doing as well. I love that. I love that for all of you. All of that is welcome. All right. And if you do like the video, please like it, because then it creates an environment where more people will be able to view the video because of algorithms. We all love the algorithms. All right. What was I saying about peony? Interesting. Okay. You may be hiding parts of yourself out of shame or fear of judgment. Emerge from your cocoon and know that once you accept all parts of yourself, others also will accept you for exactly who you are. Come out of hiding. So that's the advice. Like, put yourself out there. I think that that's something that's going on, the communication. I think you and your partner have gotten to a place of where you can be vulnerable without fear of judgment. Like, finally recognizing that this is unconditional love, that this is a soul connection. Okay, here we go. Your guardian angel is watching over you every step of the way. This is hard to read because of this. Okay, so wherever or whenever you feel lonesome or worried, call upon your guardian angel for comfort. This card is a confirmation that you are amazingly supported at this very stage in your life. Again, more about angels. Angels, this one was on the bottom of the deck, so we're going to put it out here again. Okay, just read that one to you. Look, and all this pink. Somebody could be going through a heart chakra activation here. All right, and then we have this one. You are meant to be a teacher and a leader. You have something. What was I saying about the two of you? The two of you teaching other people. All right, so put yourself out there. You're meant to be a teacher, okay? This could be even teaching children or teaching other people how to heal inner child wounds. And I did mention Mel Robbins, so it could be something like that. I did mention Aaron Doherty as well. So it could be that type of energy. You could look like either of those people as well. Okay, you have something valuable to share. Your words and creations will have a healing effect on others. Share your voice and spread your truth. This could also have something to do with diet, nature. Oh, this was, okay. So it says, there is a romantic love, whether in your life now or arriving in the near future, that is divinely blessed. This love is meant to flow, and we got more about flow, look at that, naturally, and will bring much happiness, abundance, and growth to your life. And then again, we got the 3 and the 3, the 6, the lovers, balanced, harmonious union. And so it says, like, if you are single, this is arriving soon because you've been focusing on self-love and like a dharmic energy. And then if you are currently partnered up, this is divinely blessed. We've got so many cards about angels protecting this union and healing and allowing growth between the two of you, and really accepting each other throughout this growth, and really being each other's rock through this growth, through this shadow energy. Okay. I'm seeing something about organize your schedule. So there might be something here about somebody planning something or needing to devout. I heard devout. I'm also hearing devout Christian, devout Christianity. So there's something about making time, needing to organize your time to focus on faith, to focus on union with source as well. Because oftentimes our relationships are indicative, like our current romantic relationships or friendships or whatever it is, are indicative of like spirit sometimes, like our connection to spirit. And if we've kind of let that go to the wayside, needing to really put that back into our schedule, put the relationship as a priority, put your faith as part of your union. And I said that, I believe, earlier, where I said, what God brings together, let no man separate, like union, divine unions. I feel like this is the year of divine unions. So this is coming in. And heart chakra activations. Remember that you have the free will to create and be anything that you wish to be. You can either use this for your benefit or to your detriment. The world is your oyster. The possibilities are limitless. Spread your wings and fly. Again, focusing on wish fulfillment, that 9 of Cups, and not the past failures and mistakes. You don't want to bring more of that about. You could be seeing a lot of birds as well. Okay. And then we have healing tunes, and then there's one more after this. Okay, so healing tunes, frequencies, and other forms of sound healing will benefit you greatly now. This will allow your vibration to tune to a higher frequency. Set aside time to unwind with sound. And also, like, maybe you and your person share music with each other, which could be very healing for this connection, like going to concerts, going to festivals. Maybe this shift happens at a concert or a festival in some capacity. This could be a playlist that gets shared with you. This is also having to do with different healing modalities. And then what are you listening to? That's what I was getting as well, like addictions, where if you're listening to podcasts, if you're listening to drama, if you're whatever it is, the news, be careful what you're listening to. And I feel like your hearts are going to, like, two hearts is one. Two hearts, like you guys share things and listen to things together. And this is pink. That's why I'm saying hearts. This really connects you. And maybe sometimes the songs say things that you don't have the words to say, or your person might struggle to find the words to say, or if this is you, and then you share music and it's like perfect. It's perfect. And then this will help like keep you in that heart space energy flow. Like, oh, water, water, water. Okay, so flow like water moving down a gentle river right now. There is nothing you must do and nothing that you are being asked to change in your life. Relax, let go, and be more flexible in your way of thinking and being. But we did get that card about taking action. So I feel like the feminine, you need to be in flow, and allow this cleansing. I'm hearing cleansing. And then also you guys might go on a vacation. This could happen during a vacation or a restful period in time, where this surprise comes in. And then you may be experiencing astral projection or out-of-body sensations. There is a special message and or timeline that you are gathering information about. What did I say? Somebody may have gotten a sign. So journal your experiences and find the hidden key. What? Look at, and there's keys on the back of this tarot deck that I got. And so keys could be significant as well. But it looks like, it's almost like spirit, somebody prayed. It was like, show me the signs. Show me like when is the time? And I feel like they got that sign. Now is the time. And then this is what came through with the foggy vision as well. You may not be able to see beyond a current point at this time, much like a dense fog clouding your view. Remember that rejection is divine protection. Spirit knows best. Don't try to pry into something that you're just not meant to know. So if you've been getting a lot of readings, or if you're trying to figure out when this is going to happen, you're not supposed to know. It's a surprise. It's like, let us surprise you. You're not meant to know. So if you're trying to figure out timing on this, like, let spirit surprise you. And then, yeah, this too. I keep saying one more and then look. Okay. So you are meant to blossom at this stage in your life, and you will find that you'll be receiving more attention, recognition, and praise for a job well done. Enjoy this moment. So again, springtime, this is finally coming in, and I feel like this is acknowledgement from your person as well. This is acknowledgement from spirit that you guys have healed a lot, that you've been through a lot, that you've transmuted a lot, transcended a lot. And again, in the heart space, just because this is green, like being pure in the heart space. And if you've been working on something for a long time, like a career, like Mel Robbins, Aaron Doherty, if you watch either of them, it's taken them a while to get to where they are. And they started with something small, one small idea, and it's gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. So if you're feeling like, when is this ever going to happen? When is my career going to take off? I've been working so hard on this relationship. When is it going to happen? It is happening. Trust in timing that it's going to happen when you have the vessel to receive it, which I've learned in Kabbalah. So you might be interested in that. David Guillaume, has his Kabbalah online course. Kabbalah 1 is free, and you could also do the other ones for a small fee that he has on there. If you're called to do that, I was just guided to say that for some of y'all. But yeah, so you will be getting the recognition if you want the relationship to go to the next level. If you want your kingdom spouse, whatever this is, if you want your career to take off, like it is coming in the right time when you're ready to receive it, when your vessel is able to hold on to it so that it doesn't just go away, so that you don't just throw it away, so that you don't just it's like you're learning how to do the hard stuff now so that the rest of it can just be easy. Okay. So that's what's coming through here. All right. So that's what I have for you. Again, comment below, maybe comment some flower emojis. I love to see those. And again, if you'd like to book a private reading with me and get any personal details, the link for that is below. I will warn you though, especially with this card, if you're trying to get information about something, it's going to be blocked because you're not meant to know it yet, or you're not at that frequency which it can be received. You're not in the energy of which you're able to receive the information, and there's more work that needs to be done before this is illuminated or before this comes in. But it looks like that's happening, and this is in your energy now because you have done the work. And so this is finally going to, again, blossom and take off for you. All right, so that's what I'm getting. Thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it. Share if you want to share it. If this resonates with you and you want to comment, please comment below. And until next time, bye.